Rob, thanks very much for joining us. For those who don't know, just tell us a little bit more about IPSX.
IPSX, International Property Securities Exchange, it is a securities exchange, a stock exchange. So if you imagine the London Stock Exchange, IPSX is exactly the same. It's regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, and it has the ability to sell shares to the widest investor universe. And that's really important. And you can throw out various words like tokenization, democratization, but these are securities in single asset companies that can provide income and distribution, which is traded on a daily basis through an electronic platform. So IPSX, a securities exchange, fully regulated.
What asset classes, what sectors does this work for, Rob?
It's a commercial exchange for big assets. Both residential and commercial can be listed on the IPSX. And from a format point of view, imagine, if you will, a company that has a big business park, a big student housing portfolio, who basically are looking for different sources of patient capital. So that capital can come in and buy one share, it can buy 1 million shares, but know that they have a venue, which is the stock exchange itself, to sell those shares on a very easy and a daily tradable basis. I suppose the following question, Richard, is why don't I go to the London Stock Exchange? And it's a good challenge. But if you think about it, the London Stock Exchange, and again, plus or minus, is probably a market of £2.5 trillion today. The REIT and the property part of that is around 50 billion. So it's very, very small. And the issue with not having a dedicated market is that all the equity noise that follows, if the oil price moves, if Mr. Trump doesn't want to speak to President Xi, all those international elements move stock exchange prices. And because real estate in the London Stock Exchange is only 2%, it's not like having a dedicated market solely focused on real estate. So it will trade much closer to net asset value.
Great. Thanks very much for sharing your views today. Thanks, Rob.
Great pleasure.